Hi, welcome to the Agroforestry Academy channel. I'm Felipe, and today we're going to talk a bit about sampling soil to take it to get a chemical analysis and a physical analysis from the soil. But before we begin, I'd like to show you the project that we're going to start here in Sítio do Jazz. We're going to start planting this area, which is an old pasture, and we're going to do a multi-paddock grazing for cows with agroforestry systems. So we're gonna have rows of trees with timber trees, um, uh, trees for producing fodder for the cows, fruit trees, coffee plants, and then we're gonna have the pasture in between. And we're gonna do 22 paddocks here, which will be a good number to start. One of the most important things when working with animals is to have lots and lots of paddocks. There are a couple of people who've been doing good works on these animal systems. One of them is Alan Savory. If you guys want to check him out, I highly recommend it. He does something he calls holistic management, which is basically putting large packs of animals together in constant movement. So that's why we need the paddocks, so that we can be constantly changing animals. And that greatly reduces the pressure of the animals on the pasture, and it helps spreading dung all over the place evenly, and it prevents animals from overgrazing specific plants. And another group of people who've been doing good work is those from the what here in Brazil we call pastoreio voisin, which means voisin. How is it called? Pasturing. Do you say pasturing? All right. Um, but anyway, he's a really good reference as well. And here in Brazil, it's very. It's been more and more used over the last years. There's lots of people who are doing good works on that. But the principles are the same: large packs of animals in small areas in constant movement, and that greatly helps regenerating the soil and the ecosystem as a whole. But what we're doing here now is we're sampling the soil to see exactly what we need to put here um, as fertilizers. And I'm going to show you how we're doing this sampling. This is a small area, and it's got two different um, areas. It's an area divided into two. We've got this part here, which is the uphill, and it's not very slopey. And then there's a part down there where the soil changes. This is a pretty sandy loam soil, and over there it's got lots of small rocks. So we're not going to mix these two soils. We're going to sample them separately. So what I'm doing now from this upper part, which probably has about a hectare, 1 acre or something, I just chose 3 spots, and I am taking samples from these soils, these spots, and I'm putting them together. I'm going to mix them all together, and I'm going to take a small sample and take it to the lab. We call these simple samples, each spot that we get, and then we put them together in a composite sample, meaning all of them together, and then we mix it and take one out so that we get more of an average of the soil. The bigger your area, more simple samples you should be taking. So you should take earth, you should take soil from more spots. Since it's a small area, 3 spots should be good. So the first thing I did, I dug a hole, which is about 30 centimeters deep. And it's important to notice that I am going to sample from 0 to 20 centimeters. That's going to be one sample that's going to the lab. And then I'm going to take another one from 20 to 40 centimeters. So I dug the hole, and now I'm going to take the soil here from 20 centimeters from the walls here. It's really important not to mix soil, the topsoil with the subsoil. And it's really important when choosing the spots where you want to take a sample. You don't want spots close to termite mounds, close to ants' nests, close to animals' shit, or anything that could um, give a false result in the analysis. All right, so check it out. I'm going to use this straight blade and I'm going to get this top 20 centimeters of soil. I don't want to mix it with the subsoil, so I need to be careful not to let it fall down. Oops. All right, so I got 20 centimeters of soil and I'm gonna mix it all together.
We've already got three other samples in here.
Yeah, and I was saying we've got three other samples in here, simple samples, and now they're all mixed together. And this analysis is going to give me the chemical composition of the soil and the texture, meaning how much sand, how much clay it has. And we're going to put it in here. You usually just need, a couple of handful of soils. This is more than enough. And then the rest we're just going to give back to the soil. And it's really important to write down, all right, this sample is from sector A, depth from 0 to 20 centimeters, so that when you send to the lab, they know that and they give you back the correct results. And so we're going to write it down afterwards. I don't have a pen here. When I don't have a pen, what I do is this. I just give one knot for the topsoil and then two knots in the bag of the bottom soil. So this is an easy way for me to know, because sometimes we go to the field and we forget to bring a pen, and so this is a way to do it. All right. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. If you think it might be helpful to anybody you might know, please share it with them. And we'll keep you up to date on this project of the animals integrated with agroforestry systems. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our newsletter so that you receive emails with all updates and news of what we're doing. And that's it. So I'm Felipe for the Agroforestry Academy, signing out.